Now, there are two things coming up in the future. Of course, one more closer than the other, but they are Valentine's Day and this proposed Days Gone wedding with Deacon St. John and his wife Sarah. Now, there's not a lot we know about it currently, but come Wednesday, we will definitely know on the 13th. But what's going on, guys? It is your boy TKD here, and today we're going to break down all of the different news things and all the different tidbits we've gotten about this proposed wedding for Days Gone. Now, how did this all start? Now, this happened about a week ago, and certain European outlets started getting sent out by Sony some invites for this wedding for Deacon and Sarah from Days Gone. And I'll have one up here on screen, but it is in a completely different language, and there's some English, different other language, so I can't really read it word for word. But essentially, the invite is inviting the invitee, is that how you say it? Yeah, whatever. The invitee to their wedding, and it says that it's going to be happening on YouTube on February 13th, which is about 2 days from now of this recording. I might upload this the day before, so apologies for my day before that, whatever, but like it is happening on the 13th. And I'll of course follow up on the channel and let you all know what is happening with this wedding, what exactly is going down, what's going to entail. And so that happened about a week ago, and some outlets got this invite, but then it definitely went to full swing. I believe it was this morning. It was either this morning or yesterday. Actually, no, it was actually over the weekend. And so Sony officially put up this wedding invitations thing and a bunch of screenshots for the actual wedding and stuff like that, and just some screenshots and pictures of Deacon and Sarah as they were, I presume throughout their life before the epidemic in Days Gone and before all the chaos that ensued that made Days Gone what it is that we'll be playing come April. And so they sent these out, and this is fully up on the website. You can go and look at it right now, and there's actually a form for attendees to RSVP. However, they have unlocked that code, which we'll be doing live in a little bit. I haven't done it yet, but I'm gonna do it live for you all in the video a little bit later. And so I want to read the paragraph that they also put in with this actual website, and it says, quote, Deacon St. John and Miss Whitaker were an unlikely couple. He was from a rural Oregon, a member of an outlaw motorcycle club. Whitaker was from Washington, a botanist with a degree in biochemistry, but from the moment they met on the back roads of Farewell, Oregon, they were inseparable. Now they're ready to ride off to the sunset and face the next chapter of life together as man and wife. And then after, as I said before, they posted some pictures of them, of Deacon and Sarah over here just doing some stuff. There's someone them on the motorcycle. There's them laying under the moonlight, in front of a waterfall. There's them in the wintertime on the bike. There's actually a picture of Deacon proposing to Sarah, which is pretty cool as well. We get a little bit of that. And there's just a bunch of pictures that are really cool. Again, they're on screen. You can check them out, and I'll link obviously in the description. But my first reaction when this all started coming out, and especially it kind of got concreted when Pushker had the same idea as well in their article, this is definitely leading towards some sort of story trailer, I believe, because there is a big part of the narrative of Days Gone that we're going to explore what exactly Deacon's life was like before this whole epidemic happened and stuff like that. And they have been vocal about that, like they've said that there is a deep dark past that Deacon has, and he has a lot of brokenness and has a lot of pain associated with that past. Even when looking at Deacon St. John's Days Gone wiki of his character bio, there is a section here about Sarah and the relationship they had. It says, quote, Deacon was married to a woman named Sarah who died at some point prior to the events of the game. Whitaker gifted Deacon a custom gas tank for his motorcycle, which he kept into the apocalypse, becoming enraged when it was lost to him. And even in a later paragraph, we really get to see the effects of Deacon St. John post-apocalypse and all this that has happened to him. Deacon is described as being broken, having lost much since the outbreak. He still wears his coat as it reminds him of the times when he lived by a code and the brotherhood and camaraderie he felt with his club and the sense of belonging he once had. And we've even seen how broken Deacon exactly is in terms of Sarah and the memory of her in some Game Informer clips we've gotten released over the course of the Game Informer coverage of Days Gone that happened back in May of 2018. And so I'm gonna play a little clip right here. This definitely just shows crystal clear the effect and some lore about Sarah's death and all that, and how much it has affected Deacon since she has died and everything. And so I'm gonna play this little clip right here. I'll link also this video, this full entire clip and this full entire video, just a little snippet of it. I will link the full thing in the description.
So, more swarmers! Look out! throat.
I think it's dead. You're gonna break my shotgun.
Yeah. Okay.
You're going up there again.
What are you talking about?
Goddamn refugee camp. You only act like this when you're thinking about going up there.
Act like what?
It's not your fault that she's dead.
Drop it.
If you'd gotten on that chopper with Sarah, all that would have changed is
How the hell? Look, just drop it.
So it was kind of hard to hear at the end there because, you know, Deacon started shooting in-game, but his friend says that the only thing that would change if he had gotten on the same chopper as Sarah was that they both would have been dead too. And so supposedly here, it looks like Sarah died in some sort of accident and also involves a refugee camp of some sort. I'm not sure what the whole deal was there. Maybe it was a chopper that was taking humans to this refugee camp and maybe it got shot down and everything, similar to a scene in I Am Legend and how his wife died, I believe, in the movie. That's how it goes. That's what it kind of sounds like to me. But you know, long story short, this all just proves here that Deacon is very much affected by Sarah's death. Obviously, like anyone would, you know, any sane person would be, obviously, if their wife died. But going back a little bit here to the wedding and everything, this is gonna be very telling because I just hope that this all leads to a story trailer in the ends where we will see a little bit more story, a little bit more backstory in terms of Deacon St. John and his overall personality, because that's mainly one of the things I'm definitely looking forward to. Of course, Days Gone gameplay mechanically looks very, very fun. It's seen a lot of improvements over the few months and few years that it's been in development. I'm very excited for the gameplay as itself, but also the narrative I am very excited for as well in terms of just Deacon and what type of character he is and how he deals with loss, how he deals with pain, how he has his outbursts and outrage like we saw here in the little clip. I'm just very intrigued by Deacon St. John as a character in Days Gone, but let's go into a little live comment I recorded after this recording where we go in to the actual link and put in the code and we'll see what pops up. And yes, I'm recording this a full day after the first part of this video, but beside the point, we are back here again with the whole Days Gone wedding debacle that's happening tomorrow as of this part of recording this video. And we have a follow-up tweet here by Jonathan Dornbush. He is a IGN employee, and I'm pretty sure he hosts Podcast Beyond. I'm not 100% sure on that, so shout out to Beyond. And he came over here and he got a physical invite to Deacon St. John's wedding and Sarah's wedding, and we can see there's a really cool wax and bezel thing right here that's really, really slick. And then we have here Sarah and Deacon invite you to celebrate their wedding at the Faith First Fellowship Church at Marion Forks, Oregon. You can RSVP at PlayStation.com/Deacon and Sarah, and there's an RSVP code that we'll be doing here in a little bit, and the bottom says love is forever. So pretty cool, really, really cool artistic, and there's blood over here splattered. It's gonna be, dude, this is looking dope. This is looking nice. And then we have 2 promo videos that came out this morning that are advertising the whole wedding, so let's watch some of those. I'll replay it back to the beginning so we can hear it. Nice guitar riff. Looks like he's holding the invitation and he's in the church. Okay, we got some flashbacks. Okay, I see. A clean-faced Deacon St. John, RSVP code Days Gone. It was the best day of his life. Okay, so we got one more here as well that was tweeted by PlayStation. I'm gonna rewind this a little bit. Oh, we have some lag, folks. We have some lag. Hold up, I got it. We good. There we go. Looks like he's back in the church like in the first video, but now it's a current day. Well, the other one was current day too, but the other one was like during the day, I guess. He promised to never leave. Interesting. So we got some really, really cool stuff here involving Deacon St. John and the whole backstory behind him and his wife and everything. And as we saw in the clip before, the clip that was released by Game Informer, obviously it's a big thing that he still struggles with, he still has pain from and everything. So this is the official website. Let's do it. Let's put in Days Gone. I don't know, it's 1 word or 2 words. Join us on the site. Oh, that's it. I thought you got something for doing it at 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Please join us on this site Wednesday, February 13th. So tomorrow at 6 a.m. So what is that for me? Pacific. I think it's like 8 a.m. for me or something like that. Or it could be 4 a.m. I hope it's not 4 a.m. Honestly, it sounds like it's 4 a.m. to me. No, I think 6 a.m. is my time. Beside the point, I will be here covering this live. Not live, but I will of course cover this and make sure everyone is well aware of what happened here on this whole wedding thing. And if you all enjoyed, make sure to leave a like on the video, as well as stay subscribed to PlayStation Source to keep up with latest grades in PlayStation. Make sure also check out the screen below where you can find our Twitter and our Twitch as well. Don't make sure to follow us on both of those, as well as our Discord server. Follow that Discord server down below. It is right here. We're chilling, we're popping off in Discord. Definitely go and follow that server. We're all having fun over there. A lot of good stuff, a lot of good conversation and everything. And then make sure to follow that Discord, as well as our other links down below. Like, subscribe, all the good stuff. Thank you for watching, and as always, greatness awaits.